Hundred bad nights, but they served the purpose. Didn't know them, but the pain was worth it. Was it on me, or are you the culprit? You
Super cute.
Hundred bad nights, but they served the purpose. Didn't know them, but the pain was worth it. In every single way, girl, I beat your curses. I've seen the truth on me, yeah, you, yeah. Hundred sad nights, so by my lonely. I'll give you all that you had me going. Finding out, yes, that love is burning. When you and me, when you and me, oh. You use me, and I love you. Crazy cause we both were just living our truths. I wish that I had seen it from your point of view. How our love is to lose, let me bad in the groove. How they move, to my heart run me too. How they move, when I did like it do. 100 bad nights and wishing that your feelings would switch. Like when did you become so distant? I try to turn you to a missus from miss, but I grew stronger by the day, grew loosened by the moment. I'm glad you never stayed, girl, I'm glad that it's over. You filled your
Hi everyone, we are back in Gyeongju. This is our second day in a row. We came here yesterday with the dogs. I'll put that in the video. And now we're here again, and it's just us. That way we have a little bit more freedom about which places we can enter and which ones or where we can go. Some places are dog friendly and there's a lot of dogs that you can see walking around, but for some restaurants you can't really go in. And for example, this bridge right here. So this bridge right here, you cannot bring dogs across. There is another way to get across, of course. You could bring them down here and make them scared probably, but they could jump on those stones. Or there's a bridge right over here, and that's where we walked across yesterday, which is fine. But today, just us. Really pretty path here. Now that the green is coming in, it's a nice scene. The house of Rich Man Cho. Oh, really? Wow, this is really cool. Wow. Really? That's for like kimchi and stuff, maybe. I wonder how many people lived here. This is all one house. We've never seen this little alley before. This new area. It's surprising, we've been here so many times, but there's always like new areas that we've never seen before. This is a cafe. Is it even open? I don't know, but I'll put the camera up there. Oh. Very cool. Oh, this is a restaurant here too, I guess. Wow, it doesn't even look like it. I've always seen these like little things. I have no idea what they are. They're like birds, but like why exactly? Now we are on our way to a restaurant called Pizza Oak. We've never been there before. We saw it last time and now we're finally going to get to try it. And I'll show you what it looks like. Now we're back on the main kind of area, so I won't film too much. We've been here a lot. Love this area. So this is Pizza Oak. I kept calling it Pizza OK, but it's Pizza Oak. Seems pretty busy at the moment. Hopefully we can get a seat. There were no seats, so we put our name on the list and we're going to sit here and wait. The list was not very long, so we should be able to get in as soon as someone finishes eating, because we're the first on the list, so hopefully not too long of a wait. So we finally made it in. We only had to wait like 2 minutes. I guess there were tables available, but they don't want to just let everyone in right away. So we ordered 2 pizzas for exactly the same price as a set. We did not order a set. The set includes 2 drinks, but a pizza and a pasta, and we just wanted 2 pizzas because we felt that we can have pasta anytime, anywhere, even cook it ourselves. So we came here for the pizza. Here's what it looks like. We got a Hawaiian pizza, and we got a half truffle, half pepperoni. I'm not the biggest fan of Hawaiian, but I don't dislike it, but I don't really crave it, but it still looks pretty good. And looks like there's some chili flakes, and this is actually an egg. Eggs, but I don't necessarily know how I like it on the pizza, but I'm sure it'll be good. It's different than I expected. Looks good though. I've got my apron on. I normally just pick pizza up and eat it with my hands, but I have to be sophisticated and civilized here, so we'll give it a try. This is the egg part. It's pretty soft. Very cheesy. I can't even taste the egg. But the pepperoni is good. Not much sauce, but overall still tastes good. So I had the pepperoni. The pepperoni was good. I had the Hawaiian, which had a lot of onions on it. I was not expecting that, but the ham and the cheese and everything, it was really good. I'm not a big fan of onions on pizza, or I'm kind of picky. This one is the truffle. This looks like some meat, and we've got a bunch of mushrooms, which I love. And this one looks really good. It definitely smells like truffle as well. So here are some quick final thoughts. I tried everything now. Truffle was really good. It definitely has a truffle taste. It's like a mushroom pizza, basically. The egg on the end, or the egg on the center of the pizza, I actually couldn't really taste much egg, so it made not really a big difference to me. It did make the crust a little bit soggy, but the crust on the outside is really crisp and much thicker than the crust underneath. Overall, I would say pepperoni is still and always will be my favorite. We didn't finish and we took it out, and this is not how I expected it to be taken out. There's four pieces in there, and they stacked it all on top of each other, so it's going to be a soggy mess. I don't think we'll even be able to separate them. These are called gacha or gacha. Gacha. You can even put your credit card in here. It's crazy. It used to be just coins, I guess. But look how many there are. I've been working hard to be a better man, but this noise in my head makes me wanna say, not today, yeah, 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 yeah. Not today, yeah, 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 yeah. These are super cute. I know you're feeling all alone these days. Sip from the bottle in a smoky haze. Pour me some Pinot, let's listen to the Beatles. Flying so high like Lucy in the sky. Not today, yeah, 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 yeah. 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 So lost, but I'm feeling okay. The same images frame by frame. Still trying to find my own way, yeah. Not today, yeah, yeah, yeah. So lost, but I'm feeling okay. The same images frame by frame. This is the cafe we just went to. Really cool place. Very old building, but the inside has been renovated, and we could not go in there before because it was always packed and there were literally no seats, but today there were some seats available, so we went in there and it was good. We are now back at the parking lot, and we are headed towards a museum that we've never been to before. It closes at 6 p.m. It's about 3:30 now. I don't know how long it's going to take, but I don't think it's one of those museums that's going to take all day, so should be enough time, hopefully. This is the museum we came to. We've driven past it many times and have always been curious about what's inside. And I don't even know what kind of museum it is, but we're going to go in and find out. This is a national museum, so it is free, which is awesome. Schiller History Exhibition Hall. Someone just rang the bell. This is a mandolin-shaped dagger. This is crazy. It's actually a really cool shape. And there's some others over here. This one is a polished stone dagger. These ones are slender bronze daggers. Interesting. So if you look around Gyeongju, there's lots of like digging sites, and I guess these are the things they're digging up, which is kind of amazing to think that these things are buried all over this area here. And if you come to Gyeongju, you can see some like archaeological sites, and they're digging stuff, and this is the kind of things they're finding, which is amazing. These are arrowheads. Let me zoom in. So these ones are arrowheads. These ones are polished stone daggers. Pretty interesting. Scary to think about a little bit. This one is a sword sheath. So this one's a sword sheath that you put the sword in. Wow, these are really cool. Number 9, what is that? That is the anchor-shaped bell. And look at those. Those look so old. What are these? Iron chisel. Flat irons. Oh, this is actually a lot more interesting than I thought. These old pots are very cute with the little handle. They look like little characters. Wow, look at this old bird shape. That's really cute. Oh, bird-shaped pottery. So this is why. In approximately the middle of the 3rd century, bird-shaped vessels appeared burials of Saroguk and the area of the Nakdonggang River. The body of the vessel is empty, and the vessel back and tail has openings through which liquid can be poured. After these vessels were used in funerary rituals, they were placed in burials. It is assumed that individuals wished to fly to heaven after death in the bird-shaped vessels. Interesting. Wow, this is horse armor. Apparently, in the video game world, horse armor was one of the very first purchasable items when it comes to buying in-game items. This one, it says the gold crown. Look at these figures they were making. I cannot believe they were making these things. It's pretty cute if you think about it. Look at these animals. Wow. I can't imagine if the person who was sitting there making these would imagine that these would be in a museum one day. This one's pretty cool. Auspicious animal-shaped pottery. Dragon. He could use a hand. These are old jewelry. I guess a gold ring never goes out of style. I can't imagine. I guess this is what it looked like when they're digging these things up. It must be really exciting to find this stuff. I can't imagine just digging in the ground and like finding all of this stuff like that. That's really cool. There's one that I saw, it looked like the sword in the stone. I wonder if we're going to see that. So this is a really interesting story. We just saw this yesterday. We didn't really realize what it was, but I'll read it. It says on September... No. I'm covered. One September day. Wow, I messed up right in the beginning. One September day of 1921, a house was being built at a site in what is now the present-day Noso-dong at the downtown area of Gyeongju. The owner of the house leveled the ground with soils that he dug at the nearby hill. It was there in the soil that a group of children found beads and played with them, and the children's playthings caught the attention of a Japanese policeman who was passing by the site. Sensing that the items were extraordinary, he asked them questions and was led to the hill where he came to see more precious artifacts. The hill turned out to have been a burial site dating back to the early Shilla period. In the following excavation, the ground produced a multitude of priceless artifacts, including a gold crown, which eventually gave it the name of Gyeongju, or Tomb of Gold Crown, that is in use today. Historians now know that the tomb was built between 475 and 500. They believe that even though the gold crown was buried in the tomb, it is not the grave of the king, but that of one of his family members who is assumed to have been an influential political figure of the Shilla dynasty. This is what they found. This is the remains of a sword, and this is some jewelry up here. It's very interesting. This one was actually found in Pohang, yay! And it has its own little section here. So it's a very special one. Previously the oldest one ever found, I guess. If you look at it closely, there's words written in it. I don't know if you can see that. But yeah, it's pretty cool. These ones are here, but that one has its own little display. That's really cool. That's like a wild boar. If you go to Gyeongju, you'll see these on all the bridges. It's a lion. And then we saw this one here too. It used to be, or they made like a little replica, but this is the real one. It's really cool. This one's a monkey. These are based on the zodiac, apparently. That's what it says here anyway. Figurines of the 12 zodiac animals. Is pretty cool to actually see. Those ones are stuck in wood, and those ones, I guess they pulled them out of the wood. They had nice projections back then. That's kind of creepy. like a map of all the temples around here. It's a lot. And I guess they have like artifacts from all over the different temples. Normally I never really was into this kind of thing, but today I'm just fascinated and blown away by all this stuff. It's really fun, and this whole exhibition hall is like really well done. I love that it's just all black and highlighting the artifacts. It looks amazing. This thing is really tiny. Look at that. Can you imagine finding that? That's so cute. There's a little sword.
Whisper softly that I might see you again. Hold me down and watch the water rise. Pull me out and bring me back into this life. 'Cause I'm ready for a forest fire. Forest fire. I'm kneeling for smoke and the sky is turned from green. So passing down is so much to say. Houses only used to evacuate. 'Cause I'm ready for a forest fire, forest fire. I need a forest fire, forest fire. I'm walking a forest fire, forest fire. Whisper softly that I might see you again.